I have just become leader of the Philippines, and I'm going to attempt to make it the greatest place on earth. Don't ask me how exactly I'm going to do that. We're just going to figure it out. So the lives of 112 million citizens are now in my hands. And the situation we're in doesn't seem too crazy. Of course, we have pressing matters, but we don't have any dire events happening to us. I mean, the uncompetitive economy thing isn't that great. Also, we have to work on the whole skill shortages thing. Obesity is also somewhat of a problem, but that's kind of the last thing on my list. I'd rather just make us all rich, to be honest. Now, I am really not liked by the capitalists at all. Also, the religious community is not a big fan either. I don't even know why. I didn't do anything yet. So I'm gonna have to find a way to make some money because right now we aren't making anything. And healthcare is a problem, but we're spending the most on state health service. We're definitely gonna want to fix this debt situation that we're in because that's just gonna keep on going up. We're making a lot of money from income tax, but man, we need to find other ways. I wonder who's like a big voter base. Unfortunately, if they're retired, I was just gonna like totally destroy their pensions. Man, now what I'm supposed to do. People might not like this, but one option for me is increasing the tobacco tax. That's gonna help our health situation. It's gonna lower tobacco usage, produce more money for us, but people ain't gonna like that. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, you shouldn't be doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna see what happens. We're gonna slap that on. I mean, if it fixes problems, it's just gonna lower my popularity a lot, which we can afford to lose some. We are pretty high at the moment. We've got an okay cabinet for now, but we're probably gonna have to fire some people. Man, these are some scary looking people, that's for sure. All right, so our first quarterly report is up. GDP is down. Our credit rating was downgraded. Will give us a second to start, collecting the tobacco tax stuff. Gotta watch this global economy because of course it's gonna start ticking down. It was so high before. What happens if I stop spending on this state broadcaster? Why do we need state TV anyways? Man, I just might tank this. Look how much extra money we can save. Actually, it's only $1 million and I'm like spending billions right now. Is this really the thing that we want to waste for this quarter as the president of the Philippines? I feel like we can do something better. Next question is, do we need the military spending? I mean, we are like islands in the South Pacific. I mean, China's scary, but can't we just have the US protect us? GDP continues to go down, but so does unemployment, so that's nice. Battery factory announced. Great news. A huge multinational company has chosen our country. Nice. I didn't do anything about that. Like, that wasn't me that did that, but I'll take it. Oh, we actually might potentially have a media monopoly soon. Well, what do you want me to do? Is that really that bad? Surprisingly, my popularity hasn't really tanked yet. I don't know why that is. I like my disposable income chart. We just need this to be like more in the center somehow. Part of me that wants to just start exploding science funding. I mean, technology, GDP will grow a little bit, state employees. That debt interest is really starting to build up, but I don't know what they want me to do. We really got to pay that stuff back. I think that's more of just like advised sort of thing. Probably not required. We can have a little bit of debt. It's all good. I'd kind of like the idea of really just trying to explode our GDP, so give like a major bonus to small businesses. Self-employed would explode with this. Do I even have this money? I think I have this money. I mean, I actually don't have the money, but I was like lowering things before. It's all good. One thing's for sure, I have to admit, I do not care about the environment. That's like the least of my concerns right now. What about this young entrepreneur scheme? It's really not that much money, and it's going to definitely pull people more into maybe starting small businesses. Why not? My next quarterly report. Now, GDP is continuing to drop. That's okay. This is going to take several quarters for the policies that I'm making now to make an impact. Oh, we had a credit rating downgrade. That's not good. Again, overall in the polls right now, I am surprisingly doing okay, but the issue here is that the global economy is beginning to dip, and it's going to dip by quite a lot. I don't know how much it's going to dip. That's actually increasing our interest rate, and that's not good because slowly, debt interest is now number one what I'm spending on. Is there any way to not have to spend that? Like, do we have to pay that back? Also got a lot of government borrowing going on. I might just go ahead and explode the alcohol tax. It would bring in not that much more money, but it doesn't cost that much political power to do. Why not? Might help us a little bit in the health situation. I feel like that could make people more radical or something. It would be easier to stop some crazy guy trying to take me out who's already had 7 shots of vodka, to be specific. There are some things that I'm kind of too afraid to do because I don't know what would happen. Like, I don't know the full consequences of some of these actions, so I'm like nervous. Oh, a whole distillery just closed. This is a sign of noticeable reduction in alcohol consumption. Okay, well, that's something. That's an impact. GDP hasn't gone down this quarter, so I'll take that. There is a media monopoly, but what do you want me to do? There are worse things in this world, like just being broke and stuck in debt. Debt just continues to rise, but I don't know what else to do. Hopefully the collapse of the global economy stops soon. It might be. Again, popularity is just sitting really high. It makes me think, like, I wonder if I can just, increase. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. That would destroy middle income. How about something else that doesn't cost a whole lot of money that might pay off long term in terms of GDP? Because I just need to make more money at this point without like increasing taxes. That would be nice. Okay, again, credit rating continues to go down and down. Can we stop? Currently, this foreign affairs minister is tired of serving in your government and may wish to leave your office. Well, that's fine, bro. I do not care. In polls are optimistic. Does feel like disposable income is going up slowly. Oh wow, I kind of said screw off to the environmentalists, but pretty high up there. Maybe that's bad. I was just kidding. Yeah, they actually like me the most right now, so okay. The poor like me as well. Should the Philippines have a space program? I don't really see why not. Unemployment would go down. The only people that don't like this is the religious community, but they already are not big fans, right? So whatever. Yeah, they're really not happy, but they're only 10% of the population. Okay, if the Philippines could be the first to Mars, that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure that would give us money, if not just recognition. State debt is really becoming a problem, but I don't know what you want me to do. Maybe I need to stop spending money, but what else am I supposed to do? I like to spend money. Airlines just declared bankruptcy. What? I didn't even do anything. Maybe with all the like small businesses and self-employed people, maybe I should start to get money by decreasing unemployed benefits, forcing people to start their own businesses and stimulate that economy. This is not going to make the poor, a very large voter base of mine, happy, but man, it's gonna save me some money. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, so yeah, no more unemployed benefits. Pretty much, we just got rid of all of it. That is probably a horrible idea in the long term, but we'll see. Oh, I do have an airlines tax, which might be the reason why that one airlines went out of business. Whoops. Government borrowing is now the #1 thing inside of my income. That could be bad. Okay, I'm gonna try to stimulate the economy for one more quarter and then just stop government spending after this. Like, we're gonna just take everything away, I guess. Maybe I should have the Philippines become a tax shelter. This is gonna bring more rich people in, but does that really matter? I mean, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. All right, now it's time for the government to get rid of everything. So poverty is going up weirdly, although GDP also went up. Unemployment's going down. There's a hunger strike for some reason. Can you guys just stop? Can you stop? Okay, that's fine. We don't care. Faith community didn't like us in the first place. The global economy is beginning to recover. This interest rate though is bad. Dang, look at how much wealthy people have come to the country only in one quarter. Made the Philippines a nice tax shelter and they all just jumped aboard. Maybe a bunch of like rich people from China maybe joining in. So far, alcohol consumption is the biggest thing that's changed. Business confidence, though, is really down. Tourism. How can we increase the tourism sector? Violent crime is kind of scaring people away. Okay, so yeah, I've got to figure out a way to make some money. So bus subsidies, we might have to just drop that. I mean, that would save me some things. Is that really worth it, though? I'm just going to go ahead and drop that. We are spending a lot in this space program. It's starting to become really bloated. There we go. We can save a lot of money by dropping the military spending. Again, hopefully the people that are going to lose their job because of state employees can start their own businesses. That's like the #1 thing I'm relying on. Again, it's going to take years for that to really make an impact. Capital flies towards us. Huge political unrest and economic disaster in a neighboring country is bad news for their economy, but good news for ours. Yeah, let's go! All our neighbors are collapsing. I wonder which one it's going to be. Is it Vietnam or something? Is it China? Our budget report is still at a B, so we need to figure out a way to grow our GDP, cut expenditure, or increase taxation. Don't want to increase taxation here. I'm going the route of cutting expenditures. I don't even know really why. Why do we need speed cameras? That's definitely something that I don't really care about. Get that out of here. We don't need that. We just like get rid of prisons entirely. I'm just kidding. That would be horrible. Maybe I just keep spending money to hope that we make money. What's another economic thing? I know I said I wasn't going to do this anymore, but I kind of want to now. Maybe hand out some technology grants. We're going to get a lot more when the military budget keeps dropping. I'm going to go ahead and do that for the next quarter. Singles currently have a hard time adopting a child in our country. I don't really care. You can have that. That's fine. I think our cabinet's totally messed up right now. Retired general talks to us about the shocking state of the armed forces. Don't care. Okay, it's still gonna be dipping. You know, again, this doesn't happen instantly. It's just like doop, slowly but surely. Gotta increase this tobacco tax. Maybe I'll do it even more. It's not really worth it. So wait a second. Now that I have all these like rich people in my country, is there a way to like? I'm assuming that they've got to be their roots are beginning to get into the ground like a tree. You understand? And I'm thinking that there's got to be a way once they get their roots into the ground around where we start like nickel and diming them for anything. Like just slowly but surely turn up the temperature, start taxing them higher and higher and higher. That's got to be a policy in here somewhere. Maybe a little bit of a mansion tax. Dang, look how much the retired despise this when I make it go all the way up. This is really not that much money either. I mean, aren't we just being used as like some sort of tax haven? I don't know if necessarily rich people are living here. There's a huge jump in the rich people that like. There's only 7% of the population. They love the fact that I'm a tax shelter now. We already have a mansion tax. What about this property tax? Oh, we can't do it. Maybe I'll just eat into my popularity a bit and start slowly. I mean, because we can afford it. Our popularity is still pretty high. Let's just increase the income tax. Do I even have an income tax at this point? Did I accidentally get rid of that? Religious scandal, it's fine. Global economy is not bouncing back. I thought it was. I think I did get rid of the income tax. What if I explode the property tax? Ooh, man, it's gonna make the wealthy really mad at me. But man, I can make some bank off of this. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let's just see what happens. Credit rating downgrade again. GDP. Okay, where are the like small businesses that are exploding into like the next Microsoft or Google? You guys have had enough time. Okay, we're continuing to get lower and lower credit ratings. Maybe I should like increase tourism. I mean, that's really cheap anyways. Let's just go ahead and do that. 16 million, why not? One of my ministers have resigned. It's cool. Here we go. Phenomenal, successful video game is now taking the entire world by storm. Luckily made from the Philippines. Let's go. GDP just increased by 5% because of this game. What is this? Among Us 2? Minecraft 2? Finally, some good news. Poverty's still down. Actually not looking that bad. These are some really nice bars right here. Kind of want to throw up the sales tax as well. Get that real nice and high. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, that's right. We got to hire another one of these guys. I don't really care. Let's go. Oil drilling opportunity. We're going to do it. Nope, we're drilling. We're drilling. Don't care. We're drilling. Ooh, technological advancements. There we go. See, it started to spike as I did like the technology grants. We did just start at triggers here. So remember, we already have that space program. So maybe we'll finally start to look up, although GDP did just decrease. Sales tax is really putting a dent in the government borrowing that we're having to do. Oh my goodness, the global economy. We're literally in a depression that's not helping. I mean, my debt has slowly been increasing this whole time, but we've bigger things to worry about. Yeah, I might have to just increase that mansion tax, to be honest. It's not bringing in that much extra money, but I guess I can do it. Uh-oh, one of our officials of a court accidentally left their microphone on after giving an interview. Oh, he said things, racist things. Poverty's looking good. Health is still really nice and high. Look at that disposable income. Oh, the wealthy just drops. I think we just taxed the crap out of them. That's cool. How about we build the new world's tallest building? That would definitely increase tourism, that's for sure. This is gonna be a bunch of money for no reason, but overall, yeah, why not do it? Let's just do it. Who cares? Gotta hire another one of these guys. Don't care. I'm not. Why am I having to do this? I'm the president here. It's gotta be better things. Demand from a donor. I'm good. Oh yeah, a lot of fake news. Oh yeah, once I destroyed the media, the government state media thing, we've got a lot of fake news going on. Well, whatever. We have worse things to deal with. I really want to continue to work on GDP, to be honest. That's my campaign focus here. Finally, a credit rating upgrade. So now we're back to a CCC. How about a capital gains tax? Like a pretty high one. Ooh. I'm just gonna do it. Give me some extra money. I gotta pay for that really tall building we're about to finish. Time to give some campaign speeches. We're gonna just maybe do things that aren't gonna make people too upset. All right, good. Line going up, good. Line goes down, bad. Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna start to go down there for a second, but looks like this is good. Very nice. The retired and capitalists are happy with this. A lot of polarization. Probably one of the impacts of that is, yeah, the fake news, of course. Foreign fighters are coming. How about no? Ooh, an international fusion research project. No one really wants this, but oh wait, this is gonna cost a ton of money. Never mind. Well, it looks like we're gonna easily win this election, even though a lot of people just didn't even vote, to be honest. I think we might have rigged it. I'm gonna be honest. I think we rigged it. Actually, I know we did. Overall, tourism dropped by 50% for some reason. I did do a policy to try to increase that. Alcohol's down, foreign relations are down. They weren't too happy with me. Tobacco usage is down. Productivity's up. Lifespan is up. The environment has gotten better. Private schools. You know, the GDP really was not increased as much as I really wanted it to. Debt interest is still destroying me. I think it's because I got rid. Wow, look at this debt. It's just do. And the global economy is beginning to somewhat bounce back, but man, this is hard. And big thanks to my patrons. I am the kidnapper, and I've moved Drew to a Patagonian village.
is real.
Drew,
I'm not a paid
Argentinian
actor. The
grandpa.
slow, depressing
Drew
Portugal
Darnell
collapse.
colorblind.
Carl
S.
S.
Reagan's the
Amateur
martyr.
Archaeologist.
Fresh.
Jack
I've
Schrader,
almost
the
managed to
main
escape
friend.
the imposter.
Robert
Hyde.
Hyde.
Gary Noah's
Orton,
best girl.
the great
Polish.
Wicked.
Why
Why
is the real Drew? Pays
Zany
imposter
boy.
$20.